Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Travis Ritchie, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
We gotta get an insane guest for Salty and Petty.
Get what? An insane guest?
Yes.
The match the co-host, I guess. Yeah. All right.
Exactly.
All right, kids. Welcome back. You know what time it is. She's a little bit salty.
He's a whole lot of petty. And together we're the Salty and Petty podcast.
Duh. All right.
Wow, episode 71. Look at us
That's
go.
I know.
So
That's
close.
right. And this time we're going to be talking the season 1 of Parish.
Over on AMC.
Yes.
Thank God AMC has something else besides Walking Dead. I was losing my absolute mind.
Well, they got Interview with the Vampire.
I said what I said.
All right. So, yes. For those of you who may not know, yes, Parish is the, I was going to say the vehicle for Giancarlo Esposito. That's a little on the nose.
Yeah.
A little on the nose with the car thing. Yeah. All right.
The wrong way is the only way out.
Hey-oh. Oh, my.
That's the tagline for the show, on the posters at least.
I know.
I don't think AMC knew what to do with this show, but
Why?
okay.
Why do you say that? Yeah. Why do you say that you don't think they knew what to do with it?
Well, it's a remake of a British show.
Yeah.
And at least and the British show only had 3 episodes. I actually did watch Driver. And I was just like, okay, this is actually based on a show, so there's no other source material. But they changed it so much that why even give it credit to the other show? I'm just confused. And it's no tea, no shade. Love me some New Orleans. Okay, but a gangster show set in New Orleans, I'd rather have a voodoo show. Sorry. And maybe I guess it was cheaper, they could use the sets from Interview with a Vampire or something. I don't know. I don't really know the logistics of it.
Yeah, because that was my question. I was like, is there a reason, a narrative reason why we're here? Or
I mean, it's fun that it's a gangster story set in New Orleans, but it's just so unfamiliar, I guess.
It's what?
Unfamiliar. If you're going to do a gangster story, you do it in New York, you do it in Chicago, you do it in LA. Yeah. Maybe Miami, but New Orleans? It's like I said, it's an interesting choice, but it just feels unfamiliar.
Do you think maybe was that the point where it's it's not just another New York gang thing, it's not another.
But he would have ate so hard on the New York thing.
I know. And
it's Zimbabwean gangsters, and I'm just okay.
Maybe less traffic than New York and Chicago.
I guess. Like I said, it's probably budgetary reasons or whatever. A lot of people shoot in New Orleans and Atlanta now because it's just cheaper and it's easier out that way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I didn't really connect with anybody else outside of the cast, and it's just babes, there's a rumor of freaking a Gus Fring prequel for Breaking Bad. I don't care about anything else until that happens. I don't know what to tell you.
A prequel?
Yeah, for Gus Fring. Yeah.
Yeah.
To the Underworld. So, and they're thinking maybe they're just gonna use de-aging technology, a la Robert Downey Jr.
That's what I was wondering.
Not even recast, but because even the guy that they had in Breaking Bad do the flashbacks, he's kind of old now too, because that show's just so old. But it's still even with Better Call Saul just left and everything, and it's still more appetite for Breaking Bad. So it's just I'd rather us deal with this. I appreciate it, but like I said, it's just this is not this is not gonna. He's gonna be Gus Fring forever at this point. I just don't think anything's gonna be able to top it.
Yeah. Again,
episodes like, come on, AMC.
Wait, what?
Come on. It was only 6 episodes. Like,
Yeah, I
I
know.
can't
I
do
know.
this anymore. I can't be doing this anymore.
And it's so weird. I'm like, so they got a season 2, right? And I'm just like,
Did they?
I
Because
thought
those ratings were. I mean, I don't know what ratings look like for AMC that aren't Walking Dead related, but even the ones who lived, ratings weren't that great.
I thought I saw something somewhere, but hold on, let me double check. But yeah, because at the end of the last episode, didn't it seem like they were kind of like setting it where it's like, oh, this could be the last one, this could not be the last one.
Last time I looked, it did not have an official release date.
Well,
So like last time that they were like even talking about it like at the end of April, like they didn't. And now they're saying that it's a limited series. So anytime they say it's a limited series, death knell. It was a nice attempt for AMC to try to do something different. But like I said, I just couldn't connect with the cast. He was the biggest name in it. The antagonists just weren't it for me. And like the son dying and that whole thing and the drama that ensues from it. And it's like, well, I would have rather just had him be a gangster from the start. Like, I don't need all this redemption bullshit. Like the family,
yeah,
it
it's
can
like,
go.
yeah, it's like
That's
the
just
guy.
not like when you think of Esposito, right? You just think of him just as this machine, you know, like almost every single character outside of like some Spike Lee movies and maybe Dear White People, he is just a badass with no like just full stop badass. We don't need backstory. Just let him be the badass that he is. So like all this extra shit around it, it just kind of annoyed me.
Yeah, I get you.
Like I said, was decent enough. Just like I just don't see why they specifically asked him to do it. Outside of the fact that it's AMC, and well, he's like, you know, Bryan Cranston's off in his underwear somewhere, not wanting to be bothered. So who else they're gonna get? You know what I mean? They
I,
had Ski Ulrich.
you know what? You know what? I saw his name in the credits. I almost didn't recognize him until like I don't know how far into the first episode. I was like, oh yeah, that's Ski. I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like I think that was like Bradley Whitford, obviously from like West Wing. I think most people would probably know him from, but he's been in a ton of stuff. So like as a recurring character, he's the one that played Anton Valmont, and then Sam Malone as Detective Doucette, and I'm just like, ugh. Like, no tea, no shade. Like, and this is the only thing, another thing that I hate about like things set in New Orleans, because like the Creole and the Cajun, and I just like it's French, but it's not, and it just, I can't do it.
But I mean,
I can't do it.
yeah. But I mean, back to your point where you're like, oh yeah, you know, you just wanted him to be a gangster the whole time. Like when the character or they cast a guy of a certain age.
I'm like, babes, there's a movie that's just slightly better, and it's called Baby Driver. I'm just saying. There's the transporter with Jason. I'm just.
I know.
saying.
I was getting all those vibes. I was
The
like,
Equalizer. I'm just saying.
I know.
The Queen Latifah one. Okay, it's good. Better than you'd expect.
Yeah, I knew it was based on the British thing, but I was like, oh yeah, we're trying to get all these transporter and you know all Baby Driver and all these vibes.
That ship has sailed. Even the Fast and Furious franchise, we're just like, yeah, no, no more.
But when it's a guy of a certain age, do you think there's always the temptation to be like, oh, well, you know, he has to retire and then come out of retirement for some reason and not just be completely, you know, in the job for the whole time?
See, that's the trope. So subvert expectation. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just a little too by the numbers for me. I mean, he gives a great performance. Like everybody, he is carrying the show literally on his back, bro. And I think that's just so unfair for him, you know.
And I mean, I get the whole drama with the dead son, but man, they beat you over the head with that.
Like I had a headache. Like the anvils just kept dropping and dropping. Pay attention.
I mean, the one episode was pretty much just him sitting in that hotel room torturing himself about it.
Yeah.
Was that the kill time?
It was 6 episodes. There should be no filler.
No,
there should be no bottle episode in 6 episodes. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. We could have did this in at least 5, right?
Yeah. We could have done it in 3. I'm just gonna be so real with you right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because
I love him, but everything else around it just didn't work for me.
Yeah, because that one episode was just them, you know, when what's his face, you know, they try to assassinate the that one guy, and the one episode is just them like sneaking around and trying to get medical help without getting shot, and I'm
And
like,
the horse, that's a terrible name for a gangster. Unless he's living up to that name with the ladies. If you know, you know.
I was gonna say porn star or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there was glimmers of good stuff in this, but again, yeah, it could have made this shorter, kind of made it tighter. Again, 3 or 4 episodes probably would have did it.
Yeah. And then the last episode being a good man, and it's just like, okay, that's a stretch, but okay. Yeah, I didn't really see a lot of people talking about it, unfortunately. I was really. Yeah, like the last episode just felt anticlimactic. So I get what you're saying. Like you're expecting more. So like you're like, is that just the setup for season 2 then? Or
Yeah, like him driving across that bridge is like, is he leaving town? Is he gonna go? Spoilers. Is he gonna go look for his family? Is he going to try to get revenge against someone? It's like, okay.
yeah. Oh, I heard they didn't put ads on it when it came out originally, when it came right after the Ones Who Live finale or whatever.
The first episode, yeah, there was no ads. Yeah.
So they were really trying to make this a
Mhm.
thing. I think it just needed some more tweaks. And I think they needed to subvert some expectations. I just feel like it's 2024. This feels like this was written in 2004, basically.
Nah, I can see that. I can see that. And again, you have Giancarlo Esposito. Give him some stuff to chew. Come on.
Yeah, the whole dead son thing was not enough for him to chew. Like his shitty little daughter and his shitty little wife. Like I'm just like,
Oh,
yeah, let's leave them. Let's go.
well, spoilers, they left.
Exactly.
So that's like,
Exactly.
so that's what I'm saying. I felt like they were trying to set up for a season 2. It's like, oh, is he gonna go? He's gonna find that family, and
He ain't gonna find that family. He's gonna go to Chicago.
it's gonna go get revenge on everybody. Yeah, it's like,
And you know what? I think they tried to be, what's that show on Netflix? Ozark. They tried to give it a little Ozark flair, but it's just like the dialogue and there's like no tension. Everybody's just extremely stupid.
is that the problem? Did they try to make the show like a stew where it's like, well, let's add a little of this, let's add a little of this show, and that
Too
cover
many
some of
cooks
this
in the
movie.
kitchen. But
Uh huh. Yeah.
it really wasn't though. That's the crazy thing. Like I think this was all written
I just think they were
and
just.
directed by the same like couple people.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Yeah, but I'm just saying, yeah, there's too much. Not too many writers. I think there's too many themes they were trying to add to this
yeah,
show.
that's what I mean. So like
Yeah.
usually that doesn't happen when you only
It,
have a few people. But
do you
I don't know.
do you think maybe did AMC or somebody have input into this? Like, oh no, well, how about we do this? How
I
about yeah?
hear AMC lets people do whatever the hell they
Hmm.
want. Honestly, I mean, look at Interview with the Vampire. I'm just
I mean,
saying.
I don't want to say tropes, but yeah, it seemed like there was a lot of different trope. Like the transporter trope. Now you're saying
Well, what's
Ozark.
crazy? It's like there's no like love interest. Like if you're gonna do tropes, you gotta do tropes that are gonna bring people in, and nothing brings in viewers to a show like shipping. F in the chat for Arrow. But I'm just saying it's a way to drive numbers, and it's just like
Well, I know that's what I was wondering. I'm like, when's the wife gonna get killed, and then him hook up with the younger woman? When's
exactly. So I don't know. Like I tried. I mean, I watched them all back to back to back to back. I don't know how people do it week to week. I can't do it anymore. I don't have the patience for it. I would have kind of been annoyed if I had to watch this. If I would have watched it, if we had to do it like week by week, and I think
Mhm.
that kind of shows in the ratings. Like it started off with like 500,000, and then it kind of like kept dropping until it was at like 250,000 or whatever. So
I mean, I think what was it too? Were people expecting a lot more action?
yeah, it's like babes. You're giving gangster vibes. You got to give me some shootouts. You got to give me some explosions. At least give me some voodoo. If we're in New
Yeah.
Orleans, something.
I mean, except for them really shooting up the car in that one episode, trying to kill the guy, and then
This man hates his life, and he makes you hate the show right along with it. Like it is so depressing.
I
It's
know
a
again, yeah,
depressing descent into nothingness. Honestly,
lots of talk, and again, at least every episode,
I was looking for Bendis credits. Honestly, a lot
Oh,
of talking, a lot of dialogue.
yeah, and it's again just beating you over the head with the dead son.
Spend this.
I mean, I never want anybody to be out of work, so I hope there's a season 2 and that it can get better. But like in this, the climate for TV, like you only get one shot with audiences. It's just too much good TV, and also too much crap that people just like to binge, like Bad Girls Club and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and like Jersey Shore, and so if you don't capture our audience right away, gone are the days people waiting 16 episodes looking at you, Agents of Shield, for your show to get good. I could just
Yeah.
rewatch Breaking Bad, honestly.
I mean, I
Better
was
Call Saul.
yeah, again, it is. I mean, people are coming probably now to AMC for like, where's my where's my caliber of those shows?
Mad Men, like they're oof. Depending on Walking Dead is real. The way that they did really kind of stunted their growth as like a premium cable channel or whatever. So,
Mm.
well, I wouldn't say premium, but you know what I mean.
Oh wait, were you asking me? Oh, did Mayfair Witches get a season 2?
Yeah.
It said they were renewed. I guess I'm not seeing a date, but they're saying later in 2024. So
Sure, kid. Sure, kid.
I mean, it was. I think they said maybe during season 1 they announced that it got renewed for season 2. So it's coming. But
Hell, those boobs are coming.
I pay to watch
Sorry,
that.
I shouldn't reduce my one of my favorite people like that. I
Ratings
wonder,
hit.
her and Sydney Sweeney should be best friends because I feel like they can relate to the plot.
Oh my god!
Like,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine putting those two in a movie together?
Wild Things remake. Just saying. Cause get it? One's blonde, one's got. I'm saying it'll work. Since we like to remake everything, can we remake Wild Things, please? Thank you.
Whoever's making that, Ray will sign his paycheck over to you right now.
Join me in the manifestation of that. No, like the guy with the mysterious past, like it wasn't that mysterious. It was predictable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of new.
I just like the gangsters were not intimidating to me like at all. So
I mean, I guess he was good at his job, but it's just like it was like okay, yeah, that Secret Origin wasn't that secret. I was waiting for
and then
like
they're involved in human trafficking. It's like, babes, read the room. We are not in the mood for that shit right now. It's like
that's
the worst time for a story about human trafficking to come out.
and that's like another dangling plot thread. It's like she runs away, and it's like okay, where'd she go?
Yeah. Also, I like in episode 1 where it's like, the guy saw his face. He's like, up, what are we gonna do? We gotta. Nobody can know my secret.
Yeah. I was waiting. I was waiting for like when they were for the whole break-in in the lawyer's office and stuff. I was waiting for something. Although I guess we had to set up the human trafficking story. So, and like, did it seem way too convenient that they're just like, oh yeah, here's the voicemail. We know who killed your son, and just that whole thing. Like we've had that sitting around since the son got killed.
Convenient plot point is convenient.
Mm-hmm. Although I do have to admit, I was like, was he gonna kill him once he saw the guy had like a kid of his own and stuff? And...
Boo. Boo empathy.
Boo human emotion, boo. Yeah, but what do you think of Skeet Ulrich? Like I said, I didn't recognize him till like I don't know halfway through the first episode.
I was like, oh, good for Skeet. He tried. He did his best. They didn't give anybody much to work with, to be honest.
No. Yeah, no, because he's basically just the guy who gets Parish in this whole thing, and
yeah, you really shouldn't ever go hang out with your ex-con friends. No good can come of it.
I need help. Yeah, he knew that was gonna go sideways. God, and then the daughter just like, why didn't you tell me? The family drama again. Like I said, if we wanted to steer into the complete tropes of this show, I was waiting for at least the wife to get killed, and then younger, hotter love interest to come in.
Kill the wife, ship the daughter off to military school. We're in business.
Is he going to end up with one of the human trafficking victims or something?
Oh no, this isn't SVU. No, we don't do that here.
No, I just wonder, when they going to hook up, and then it's just like, oh, we both have scores to settle,
This isn't Dexter in one of the worst seasons. I forget which season that is, but yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not every other trope's in here? Why not?
True. It's just like, who is this for? Like old people or young? Like it's definitely not for young people. And AMC, like I'm sorry to say, like it's time we got to start focusing and getting some sexy times back on TV, and maybe you'll get your viewership up.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheeks and side boob, like come on.
Yeah, but didn't you say the young kids aren't into that now?
It's making a resurgence. Shout out to Zendaya.
Nice.
Zendaya will fix everything. Although she did wear a blood diamond on the red carpet, so she might be canceled. She might be canceled. Tom Holland, it's your time.
Oh my God! Do you think he could get a new girlfriend with? I can't believe she did that.
I don't need, like, who do you even go to? I mean, after Zendaya, like, you're done. You're ruined. Anyway, yeah, it's quite enough. Like, if this would have had a couple more episodes, I could see this being on the CW even.
Oh.
Listen, I don't really care for AMC stuff, to be perfectly honest. Ever since like Better Call Saul, like Better Call Saul, and Breaking Bad, and even though I didn't like Mad Men, I could appreciate the art, the high art of it all.
Yeah. I mean,
they haven't really reached the heights of that ever again. So
yeah, like those shows had like some like incredible writing. It's like,
and I mean, I guess he's doing it for like. Listen, he was in The Gentleman, the TV show, and that was way better. Like I'd rather you guys go watch The Gentleman than watch Parish, to be perfectly honest.
Like I said, I think like this was a good idea. I don't know what we got in these 6 issues. Maybe condense that down into the first 3 episodes or something, and then do more.
This could have been a movie, a made for TV
Oh, true.
movie.
True.
To be honest, it's like I guess we don't do that anymore unless you're Lifetime. Like apparently, I've been so out of the loop. Right? Apparently, Lifetime has its own movie channel.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, oh my god, this is what my grandma does all day. I didn't know that until very recently. I think it's like when I was watching TV with your mom or whatever. I was like, they have a whole channel of just Lifetime movie channel.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the best though. Like if you're a '90s kid and you grew up watching after school specials,
you would be surprised. I mean, you would be surprised at Christmas time. They have all those Christmas movies, and it's all the same.
It's like that in Hallmark. That's all that's on in my.
And it's all the same plot. It's like the big businesswoman comes back to her small town and falls in love with the guy still there.
With guy making furniture for dogs. Yeah.
Exactly. And then you just vary the theme. There's white people. There's black people. It's
Asian. Yeah, exactly. Ghost. They did the one with the ghosts.
Yes.
Like, how is that gonna work? That's sad. That's real sad.
But it's the same trope every time. Oh my God.
It works, but like this one doesn't work. I think no, not to be ageist. I just think I love him. Y'all know I love me some Mr. Esposito. I do, but I think this might have worked with a younger person.
That was the other thing. I was wondering if, like, just like with The Irrational, was this originally written for a younger guy, do you think? In mind?
Well, it had to be, right?
Was this going to be Norman Reedus?
Oh, no.
It's AMC.
Oh, no, you take that back.
It's AMC. Oh, my God. Oh, no. He's no spring chicken himself, but what about Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Oh, yeah, no. He's definitely... I think he is old. Hold on, let me check.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. He's not younger himself. I'm trying to think who would AMC go for?
He's 58, and I feel like Giancarlo is older than that. Yeah, Giancarlo is 66. So
Really?
Get on it, Phil. We got 3 years.
I mean, of course I knew. Of course, I knew he'd be older than he appears. But yeah, okay. Was that the other thing too? It's like, you're like, we need more fight scenes and
They
stuff.
don't have young. I mean, outside of the Vampire Interview with the Vampire
Yeah.
and Mayfair Witches, they don't really have any
Mm-mm.
young talent to
Yeah.
pull from.
Was that the thing you really can't do, like big, intricate? I mean, it's harder to do big, intricate fight scenes with like an older actor.
Stunt doubles. We're gonna give stunt doubles the work.
That's true. That's true.
I know Tom Cruise doesn't like to do it. Apparently, Ryan Gosling doesn't like to do it anymore either. Now, go watch Fall Guys. It's great.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
I didn't see it yet. Okay. Okay. I
Well,
saw some people.
I'm a Ryan Gosling fan, so don't.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
Um.
No, I saw people poo pooing on it, so I didn't know. So you think it's the Lilith
It's
Hellfire seal?
fun. It's
Is it?
fun.
Okay.
Listen, it's fun. I haven't seen a fun movie in forever.
Because
I
I was
think
on.
that's people's problem. Like yeah, the plot's a little iffy, but like it's fun.
It's a fun. Okay. Okay. Because yeah, 'cause I was kind of on the fence. Yeah, I might have to go see that. Although, is it in theater still?
Oh man, like I couldn't believe how fast Madam Web was on Netflix. Like I am just like,
Oh, I believe it.
I mean, like that's just the day. Like listen, if anybody's ever watched Everybody Hates Chris and they're talking about like how they have to like skip school because it's the last day it's in theaters and they'd have to wait like 3 years for it to come out on VHS. That like it wasn't that bad for me. Like it's been getting increasingly quicker and quicker and quicker. Hell,
Hey,
but
oh, okay.
like I just like because I went to go see it in theaters and then I felt like I blinked and it was on Netflix.
Hmm.
I mean, rightly so. I feel like Morbius took longer to come out on streaming than bad. That's real bad. I think unpopular opinion. I think Madam Web's better than Morbius. So
Oh my.
I mean that's like a Sophie's choice of gun to your head what you want to watch. You know.
What do you think they were just like? Okay, yeah, maybe it didn't do the best in theaters, but at least you have the draw of Sydney Sweeney's boobs or whatever. Oh, they really can't see them.
Yeah, exactly. Should have just done a Julia Carpenter movie. Like I don't understand. Anyway, speaking of bad decisions,
Yeah, exactly.
but I don't know. Like they had an idea, they tried to make it work. It didn't work for whatever reason.
Yeah, I almost feel like it's like I said. Was this written for a younger
AMC is
guy?
cursed. AMC is
Yeah,
cursed. I mean, who would AMC even be able to?
that's what I'm saying. Unless it's like a Walking Dead person, or I don't know, or if you tell one of these actors, they'll have like like a lot of creative control over it. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I can't see that it was cast for anybody else either. So
Hmm. It seems so weird that it's Giancarlo. I mean, not that anything to do with him, but I'm just like, I would have. I don't know. I just thought the writing would be a little different if it was made for
and the
him.
sad thing is, he really seemed. If you listen to like this character a lot, and like I said, he did a good job, but it's just everything else around it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like the man, when we say anti-hero, this man is who shows up in the dictionary.
I know.
Much like when you look up petty, it's either Phil or 50 Cent. Just depends on which dictionary you have.
Uh, but yeah, and it's Giancarlo Esposito. I mean, again, Gus Fring. I mean, all
Legend.
just the stuff,
Legend.
just the emotions, the terror, the whatever that he just
The
exudes,
cold,
and he
calm, calculated, just
in a few
badassery.
with few words and like limited expression on his face, and it's just like, damn, what's he up to?
Yeah. It's just unfortunate. And for it to be a show about driving, we didn't do a whole lot of driving either.
I know. I thought that car would be. We get a car chases every episode. I'm just like,
Yeah, I was
really?
hoping like somebody goes off into the bayou, gets eaten by an alligator, something. I was hoping we'd start. I mean, if we're in New Orleans, let's feed somebody to some gators, please.
That's like after the first episode, I thought maybe it was going to be like, oh, he has to pay off some kind of weird debt to this guy or something, so he has to like pull a bunch of getaway jobs and stuff, but
You think that's where it was going? You'd be sorely mistaken.
exactly.
I don't know. Plus, it's like you got 6 episodes, and some of it's like slow burn, and then some of it we're burning through plot way too quickly. It's
Because
just unbalanced.
because you were talking about stunt doubles and stuff. I thought that was the whole point of the car. It's like, someone gets in the car, then you don't know you really can't see who's in that car. So you can
I
have a
guess they
bunch
didn't have the budget. I don't know.
well, then don't do
I
this
mean,
kind of
I
story.
would love for a resurgence of stuff like Transporter and like Crank and all that's like Man on Fire and Equalizer to like make come back into mainstream popularity because that's
Yeah.
fun shit, which is why I like Fall Guy.
Why do-
But like
why didn't we
on
do
the
it
TV
kind of
show budget, maybe not.
I mean, why can't we do the equal? There's equal. I mean, why
Well,
didn't we
there's
do it?
literally an Equalizer show, and it's
There is,
good,
I know, but
surprisingly.
that's what I'm saying. If we can get
But
quit,
they're not CBS. That's on CBS,
no
right? Or
budget.
NBC.
Okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I mean, no offense, but I'm like, if Queen Latifah can do it, why can't Giancarlo Esposito do it?
Exactly. I think they're all. No, they can't be the same age. Although,
I'm just saying. I mean, she's no spring. No offense. Again, no offense,
yeah,
but she's
she's
no
not a
spring
spring
chicken
chicken.
either. So, I mean, that's what I thought. I mean, yeah, I thought we are gonna either get a ton of
She's
cars.
54, so
Hmm. What?
it's definitely not a spring chicken, but a little bit younger than 66.
Yeah. I couldn't remember how old she was.
But that's mostly guns and stuff. So
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. I'm with anything. I thought it was gonna. If we did an equalizer thing, it'd be more guns than actual like fist fighting and stuff.
yeah, like I said, I just want some explosions, a car chase, stuff that should be pretty easy.
Yeah. And again, that's why I thought we did it down there in New Orleans, where it's like, there's not all that New York traffic to get around and stuff, and
Yeah.
more open roads to race around. But stuff like that, is that ever like just like, oh, whoever's writing this show or whatever is from New Orleans, so that's like they were familiar with the territory and stuff,
I
or
don't like I said, I don't even think it's that. I think it's just because they actually do shoot the other two shows down there that it's
oh,
just easier
yeah,
to reuse resources and
we
stuff.
already
It's
got
kind of
we already got the
if you ever watch
permits.
any British show, it's like the same 10 actors and 5 sets and 3 costumes. Yeah.
Where do you have the permits? Okay.
Honestly, I'm pretty I don't know. I mean, Walking Dead was based out of Atlanta. I don't know where the new shows shoot. They seem to be shooting in like the New Jersey area for the new stuff for the most part.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I don't really know how that all works out, but like I know for sure like it's probably because Mayfair Witches and Interview with the Vampire shot down there. So
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know about still, but I know back in the day, I mean, they were willing to lay out money for Walking Dead because it made them money.
well, also this is like a small. I feel like they're just trying to test the waters to see what sticks because they do need, like I said, the subscription fee is $6.99. Like, because like what is on there besides Walking Dead stuff? Like,
Yeah, well, was that what is that? That Shutter or whatever?
well, I think it's like $9.99 if you get the Shutter. Shutter is
Uh,
amazing.
yeah,
Shutter's for like horror people and stuff. And I
I,
think you might even get IFC with certain bundles too. So,
okay, yeah, 'cause
but
I
like
always see.
just by itself, the base price is $6.99 for just AMC Plus.
Okay,
And you get to
I,
watch like the show like a day early. I think it is right.
yeah,
All 8
I know it
shows.
was like that. I know if it was still like that. Yeah, because I know people were watching Walking Dead like a day early and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, because I watched Interview with the Vampire, all that stuff, day early the first season. So
but yeah, I see commercials for Shutter all the time.
yeah, if you like horror, it's a really good service.
You know what? Actually, you probably seen it. I thought it looked interesting. Is it that what is that? Late night with the devil
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever?
Late Night with the Devil is good. It's a good movie.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Is that Shutter?
I is it on streaming yet? I don't know.
I saw. It was probably going to be eventually because I think it said something. Is it in certain theaters? Maybe I thought it said on
I mean, I
Shutter
know
and
it
in
came
certain
out
theaters.
last year technically.
Oh, yeah, I
Those
thought it
movies
said
are weird
something.
because it was like an independent movie, so it always kind of comes out first. But I think it is. It might be on Shutter right now.
It might be, and I thought it said something in certain theaters. So
It could still be in theaters. I don't know. You know me, arg. I do go to like a lot of, well, I get access to like the digital back end of a lot of film festivals and stuff. So like
Hmm.
when people are talking about new movies, I'm like, I saw that at a festival 2 years ago. I don't know. What is time?
Oh, wait a minute. It might be on. Is it on Prime Video too? Maybe.
That would be a place. They have a whole little deal with I want to say it was, nah, I don't think it was A24, but maybe.
Hmm. Hold on, I can.
Yeah,
I'll look.
it's available on AMC Plus allegedly. Allegedly, but yeah, Prime Video.
Oh, it is on. Yeah, it looks like it might be on there. It might even if you just like rent it or something, but it looks like it's on there. Yeah,
Yeah,
on Prime Video. Yeah. So you said that one is good.
it is good. It's like a throwback. It's like it's set in like the 70s, the late 70s, so
Yeah, that's what I
it's
thought it
pretty
looked like.
funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know about AMC's future as a TV station. As a channel. Like, I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, everybody doubled down on streaming, but now everybody's kind of seeing that streaming isn't A, sustainable, or B, profitable. So, like, they're
Well, that's why
trying to
they're all teaming
pivot
up and
back to
stuff.
pivot back to network TV. But it's like, bro, linear TV is dead because of ads. We could
Hmm.
have been doing what the Truman Show was doing a million years ago, but no, we don't want to change the format.
And again, it's like streaming. It's like I know everyone wants the advertising or like oh hey we're family friendly, but you could steer into those skits of more violence and sexual content than like
Shockingly,
regular TV.
Max is it does better than Disney Plus right now at the time, and it has more already content than Disney Plus
Oh
does.
yeah,
So I don't think we're looking for family friendly because millennials don't even have fucking kids. We have plants and pets.
no. And if you're paying for, yeah, I mean,
Like, hello.
and I mean, if you're paying for streaming it keeps going up, they're like, well, why should I, pay give people what they
Yeah,
want.
yeah, exactly. I don't really know what else to say. Like, they tried. I like him in it well enough, but like everything else around it, pass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Again, this
Like I said, I think this would have benefited from a venue change and maybe a stronger cast.
I
Like,
feel like
everybody,
yeah.
almost everybody's a nobody with very few exceptions. I don't know.
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't like
I
it.
mean, yeah. The only names I recognized were Giancarlo and Skeet Ulrich. That was it.
Yeah, and for me, Bradley Waterford or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's just like, oh, and they were kind of wasted too, personally.
What was that part of the budget too? So we could have got bigger names if we had more of a budget for
Yeah, it's like, you're
salaries and stuff.
AMC. You used to have a lot of goodwill with the industry. I don't really know what happened behind the scenes, so, but like they used to. So
Well, that's why they
mm,
keep trying to spin off Walking Dead's because it's like, what else we got?
this is what I mean, though. You get stuck in that trap, and then once people are like, okay, we've had enough, then what do you have?
Yeah. I don't know. It just felt like something was missing from this show. I don't know if we needed more story, well, definitely needed more action. But you had Giancarlo Esposito. It just feels like you wasted him.
Yeah, and like I said, the sad thing is he seemed he really liked this role, and I totally get it. Like, the script from his side's probably fantastic, and then he's
Oh
like watching
yeah.
it, and he's like, what the hell happened? Maybe it was the editing. I don't know. Editing
Oh
can
yeah.
really ruin a thing,
That's what I said. I
or
mean,
make a thing.
if they
So
tweaked it, polished it up, I mean, this could have been like,
it's
he
not
could have
like
won
it's a
an award.
turd. It's just real basic.
Yeah, no,
And
no,
like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you can't stand out in today's TV era with basic. You got to have a hook. You got to have something that's really going to drive the viewers. And I just feel like, you know,
Exactly. Let's get this man an Academy Award.
something.
Something.
Well, I mean, that's enough ranting and raving about Parish. Are there any other TV hot topics you want to talk about? Any
Um,
good shows you're watching besides Curb?
not at the moment. Like I said, I've been curious. Well, thank you for let me know about the Fall Guy and Late Night with the Devil. I keep seeing commercials for that Late Night with the Devil. I'm like, man, I want to watch it.
I do. I know it's like controversial right now, but I think Baby Reindeer is a really good show on Netflix. Um, so I'm just gonna keep plugging at that.
What is
It's
that? What is that
it's
that you
about a
read?
guy. He's like kind of loosely telling his story about like how he had a stalker.
Oh, okay.
And it's really interesting because you don't really see people talk about men having female stalkers, and like because people don't
Hmm.
take that seriously, and like all and like how he indulged in his own, like all the mistakes he made because he thought she was a harmless woman but she wasn't. And now there's like this whole controversy because he didn't, it was very thinly veiled and people found out who it was, and she did like a whole interview
Hmm.
about it. And it's interesting that the backstory and the meta of it all at this point. But like I thought it was just a good show on its own. I didn't go digging. I just took it at face value and left it as. I guess a lot of people can't do that anymore these days because again, Google is free and people know how to use it. So
Hmm.
but yeah, outside of the drama offset, like, I thought it was a pretty good solid show.
Okay. Yeah,
Um
sounds interesting.
yeah, I think that's something that's really captured my imagination this year, really.
Hmm.
Um
Yeah.
are you watching anything new? I mean, we've already talked about the other stuff that I've like their rationals and found and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, not a ton.
Cuz
And
summer's coming up. I know the kids might need something to watch
yeah.
for
Oh,
vacation.
well, I was just looking on the schedule when it premieres. Should we do The Boys?
Yeah, we can do the boys premiere. I've kind of fallen out of love with The
Okay. I mean, we
Boys.
don't have to. I was
No,
just
we
I
can
was
do the premiere for sure. The premieres are always good. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong.
I was looking at the schedule. What was upcoming? Oh, what we did season one of. Should we squeeze My Adventures of Superman in somewhere?
Yeah, we could do that. Oh, I know what you guys should be watching. It's actually coming out. I think it's Memorial Day weekend or the week before Memorial Day weekend, so probably like next week. It's Evil season 4. It's its final season. I just binged season 1 through 3 again. It's got Mike, Luke Cage, Mike Coulter. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm always gonna push that, and it's got Michael Emerson, and it's got a couple other people that are pretty cool in it too.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's a ridiculous, funny show. It is. It's an acquired taste, but if you acquire the taste for it, it's an excellent show.
Yeah, I've seen the commercials for it, and I'm like, is this like a serious take? Is it a funny take? It's like hard to
Sometimes
tell sometimes.
it's one of those things. It just depends on like who's writing the episode.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I know there was like a point in season 1. I'm watching it, and something happened that was just absolutely absurdist, the most absurd thing you could ever see in your life. And I'm just like, should I keep watching this? And I kept watching it, and it's just, and like every now and then that same absurdist thing happens, but like you just realize it's just kind of part of the show.
Hmm.
Evil is ridiculous, so ridiculous things happen, kind of thing. I think it's like I said, I love Michael Emerson. So he's just like, if you watch Lost and you miss Michael Emerson as Ben Linus, this is the show for you. He
Oh,
is just
nice.
a little fucking weasel, and I love watching him be a fucking weasel.
Ah. Oh, you know what else we could do this summer? Do some like old movie reviews and stuff.
To Jaws.
Oh, I told you. Should we?
I
Should
am
we?
always down to watch Jaws 1 through 3.
Okay. I was gonna say, should we pencil in Temple of Doom because it is the anniversary?
Yes, let's do Temple of Doom. That'll be great.
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say we might be able to get some friends on if we do some stuff like that.
Yeah, I miss having roundtables. So
Yes.
I'm gonna throw Jeremy Renner a bone and tell you to watch Mayor of Kingstown season 3.
That's
Comes
another
out
one.
comes out in June.
That's another one I've been on the fence about. So does that get the Lilith Hellfire's thumbs up?
It's okay. I'm only watched the first season, but like I said, I'm gonna throw my bone.
Oh,
What is that Sylvester Stallone TV show? I cannot think of it.
oh,
Y'all know I'm a Paramount Plus girly. I
oh,
watched like the first 2, Tulsa King. I
yes.
actually the first 2 episodes that I watched of season 1 were absolutely fucking hysterical. I don't know if it was meant to be hysterical, but it was fucking hysterical. I like Sly though, so your mileage may vary, but I thought it was absolutely funny. I love that his daughter's in it. I think that his daughter's actually a pretty good actress in it. And it's got a horse.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. There might be two. I might have to try to get
Listen,
through it.
Between Peacock and Paramount Plus, they better send me a goddamn check. I'm always so nice to them. Yeah,
At
but
least,
I mean it. Like I literally watch Paramount Plus the most because
at
it
least,
has all my nostalgia
yeah,
stuff. It does.
at least some sponsorship. Come on.
I would love for Paramount Plus to sponsor us. Peacock, I don't know. Like I'm nice to Peacock, but like I don't know if Peacock's gonna be around too much
Again,
longer.
So I think some of these platforms are going to start merging here.
Gonna have to. Look, we
Mhm.
told them back when Disney Plus thought they were gonna be Disney Plus, and then everybody else started coming out. I'm like, babes, we're only gonna be able to support like 3 of y'all. Y'all better figure it out. And I'm like, Netflix, we're about to be back in the golden age of Netflix again. Everybody needs to just lease their content out again because it's not profitable. The interest rates are too high. Just figure it out, guys.
Remember when DC was just going to have an app of comics and their like shows and movies and
That
stuff?
was so original, though.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
should have kept the concept personally.
I wonder was it just the pre? Oh well, again, once Max came out there, I guess they were just like, no, you're gonna put all that content
It
over
was
on
so
Max.
stupid though. It would have been so perfect to just have your superhero stuff with the comics.
Mm-hmm.
It was so niche and so perfect.
Yeah,
And like let Max do whatever the fuck Max does. You know?
yeah. Okay.
It's a mess.
Was it just the
Our
money?
TV lives. I miss only having like 10
Three channels.
channels to worry about. No. Like I had my like you had your like your ABC, your NBC, your CBS, your Fox,
Mm-hmm.
your WB, your UPN, and then you had your HBO, you had your Showtime, and you had your Cinemax. And that's all you needed to worry about. And maybe if your dad was a weirdo who was building a bunker, CNN,
She's like, you had your.
MSNBC, you know,
She's
Fox
like,
News, that shit.
you had your Cinemaxes, but not till after dark.
Exactly. Although, honestly, Cinemax actually had some pretty interesting shows that were on
Hmm.
before dark.
Oh
They just
really?
didn't catch on. They just didn't catch on, unfortunately.
Oh my god, that's one of the things we need to watch one of those Skinamax softcore porns with the round table. That's what we need to do. Oh, Diane Varnell
I
and
think I have the
Justin.
perfect one in mind. Let me
Oh,
see if it's available.
oh, nice. Just Diane Varnell and Justin. You imagine?
What's the most recent one that should be easy to find? Hold on, give me 1 second. I had a list somewhere for something I was doing.
Little Fellfire's like, okay, gotta look on the softcore.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you keep hardcore and softcore lists? Do you
Oh, I do for reasons.
research? Research.
Is
That's
there
right,
one
kids.
for Watchful Eye, I think is the most recent one that you can still find.
Oh, okay.
Should be able to find it pretty easy.
So yes, kids, you're gonna hear you might get reviews of all kinds of movies this summer.
Anyway, yeah. I'm trying to think of any other shows that I can really recommend. Oh,
Well,
has anybody been watching The Acolyte? Is that out yet?
I
Oh, that comes out
don't.
in June, right?
I was gonna say I don't think it's
I
out
think
yet.
that
Yeah,
comes out in June.
I think it might be June. Yeah. Hold on,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. So I kind of put that on my list. I was like, should I watch it? I'm like, maybe I'll give it the first episode at least a shot.
Somebody
Oh
recommended
yeah.
Criminal Minds Evolution, and I mean, I guess it's like Criminal Minds, like the the sequel show. They brought back everybody except for Matthew Gray Gubler or something like that. And I'm just
Mm,
like, oh, I only watch it for Matthew Gray Gubler. But people apparently Criminal Minds fans still like that show. So if you're into
mm.
Criminal Minds and you didn't know they had a sister show,
But yeah, the Acolyte comes out June 4th. So
okay. Okay.
okay. Yeah, I
There's
wasn't.
some Jake Gyllenhaal like miniseries thing that's coming out to Apple Plus too that I'm interested in. Presumed Innocent. And of course, House of the Dragons season 3, June 16th. Be there or be square.
Mm. Oh,
Oh,
no.
and shout out to Kristen Ritter. That Orphan Black Echoes is coming out June 23rd on AMC, and slash BBC America. So I've had my eye on that because I love Kristen.
Yeah, I was thinking about watching that, but I'm like, I never watched the original Orphan Black. I'm like,
You don't have to.
oh, really?
The
Okay.
premise is the same. You don't have to. I mean, you should. It's a phenomenal piece of work. But you don't have to.
Okay. So yeah, I might check that out.
Oh, also the Bear season 3 comes out June 27th. So excited. Carmi and Sydney, let's go. This summer's gonna be. Leave me alone, Phil. I'm busy this summer. I'm
Oh,
actually gonna be watching TV for a change instead of reading comic books,
instead,
filing away comic books,
instead of going out and touching grass like everyone else will be. Well,
dusting
it's like,
Funkos. You
I
know,
would
I'm
be in
gonna
the
be
house.
watching TV. Exactly. So yeah, I think we can go then. Send us your recommendations for TV shows.
Boy, this is gonna be a fun road trip we're taking here soon. What's that bright thing? That's the sun, Lilith. Oh, I hate that.
Don't you know I'm a living vampire? Damn it!
I mean, you are a little woman. I was gonna say I gotta figure out a way to put like a small coffin in the back of our car. Oh my lord.
That would be nice. A boxed sofa. A boxed sofa is what we.
I mean, we are taking Danielle's car. I mean, the back windows are tinted, so
So that'll be fun.
yes, yeah. So cut down on the sunlight. I feel like I'm transporting a
Don't worry.
celebrity.
I'll have the veil. You know,
I feel like
I know how to travel.
I'm transporting a celebrity. You're gonna have to call the hotel. Yes, Miss Hellfire requested the
No, it's Kelly Puckett Cockrell Wiener.
Hey, oh, that's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
Yes, Miss Puckett, Miss Puckett Cockrum, yes, sir, requested the air conditioning be set on 70 degrees. All the curtains be pulled, closed,
Exactly.
and a fresh bottle of blood on the table. Don't you mind your business? Mind your business. See the vampire. All right. So we good?
Oh, I did want to mention just one more thing
Hmm.
because it's called Exploding Kittens, but it has Tom Ellis, you know, from Lucifer.
Okay, cool.
I think it's based on that game. If you've ever been in Target,
Which one?
Exploding Kittens.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is based on it, and it's like exploding. Like okay, he's playing another. He's not playing the devil. He's playing God in this one. So
Oh.
it's coming out in July on Netflix. I haven't played that game, but I've been tempted. Every time I walk into Target, I swear it's like I see it, and I'm just like, one day I'm gonna get it. But now it's making me want to get it because like the premise of the show sounds really interesting. So
Oh, cool.
anyway, yeah, now we can go.
All right. So next episode, we're gonna be talking some more TV. We're gonna be talking the new South Park
They
special.
better not fucking disappoint me, dude.
South Park: The End of Obesity. Oh Lord, how many young men have heard that in Florida? All right. Yes, South Park: The End of Obesity next episode, and then yeah, we'll get to our first classic movie review this year because it is a anniversary, Alien. And then we'll keep it in space after that and cover this last final season of Star Trek Discovery. Because I made Lilith watch it, and she's not going to do that for nothing. All right, so
Now you're gonna do it for free.
Mama don't do nothing for free. All right, so yeah, send us your thoughts, and again, we'll get more classic movie reviews in here. Some maybe at least one softcore special.
That's probably gonna be for the Patreon.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, subscribe to the Patreon. Can we do that? Oh, can we do that for summer? Softcore summer?
No, we're not doing softcore porn summer.
On Patreon. All right.
Maybe next year, Phil. Maybe next. We'll work it. We'll work that idea out.
Are you saying it'd be hard to do this year?
Yes.
Okay. All right, kids. So yeah, so send us your thoughts and anything else you want to hear us cover. What's your favorite? What are you watching right now? What's the best of TV? What's the not so good of TV? email us, saltyandpetty69@gmail.com. 71 tries, he finally got it. saltyandpetty69@gmail.com. Or call
What's
the
funny,
voice.
if you listen to the Capes feed, he messed up.
No, I did that on purpose on the Cape feed.
Sure, Phil.
Sure. Or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. And of course, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes for all our shows, social media, merchandise. Again, get your links to buy your brand new Capes and Lunatics merch with all the new logos. All the old stuff's up there too, the classic stuff. And again, please pretend we're a young girl working her way through school. Please rain the money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
Please pretend we're on the pole.
She looks like she was just working a stripper pole down at Divas.
I mean, Lilith used to be a DJ there, so yes, it's close enough. So please rain the money on us. And of course, the aforementioned Patreon. You never know what you're gonna get. Even we don't know what we're gonna do half the time. But again, it's uncensored. This year it's sober, dangerously sober Lilith Hellfire. So you never know what you're gonna get. So yes, so please join our Patreon. I did see we got like another $1 or $2 dollars subscribers, I believe. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, we're getting there. So yeah, join in on the fun, kids. I still don't know if we have any women on that Patreon. So come on, yes, we need more ladies over there.
Need some clams and yams.
We need any ladies, I guess. So yes, so please subscribe to our Patreon. You can find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. It's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right. And where can people find you and talk to you about TV, Love Hellfire?
You can just friend me on Facebook or Insta or Threads, I guess. Lilith Hellfire 69 on those two latter platforms.
It's growing. First it was just Facebook for a while. Now we're getting the Threads.
I told you I'm a better girly.
I know. If you tell Lilith Hellfire to be on more social media, she'll say "Zuck you."
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, because who would want to use a social media platform run by Elon Musk?
Exactly.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Oh my god, I think that's going to be the point of this road trip. Is you and Luca shopping some
comedy bits.
material. Yes, yeah, exactly.
That's a mouthful. Look at my butt.
That's a Charlie drop. Don't use that drop.
Well, again, it's like the Justin drops where he's imitating you. You were imitating Charlie there.
Come. Power of the penis.
Those are
The
Lilith
tyranny
Hellfire.
of pants. Fight them.
Bigger is better.
I know she don't like pants.
We were busy boning.
Which is something somebody should have been doing in Paris. Parish.
Oh hell yeah, we should have more boning. Yeah, come on. All right. Thank you for joining us. Remember, kids, more boning is better. All right. The Capes and Lunatics. Homo's the best dick jokes and boning is better. Why doesn't anyone want to sponsor us?
These nut soap. Come on.
You dodged the bullet this time, Robert.
Manscaped. Come on.
Exactly. Arby's, we got the meat.
Exactly. I would die if Arby's sponsored